Hello everyone. This is a book. It was written in 1932 from a famous leader, the man who gave us the name Jehovah Witnesses. And this book talks about the power that was given to Jehovah Witnesses. And I didn't know Jehovah Witnesses had the power that was written down in the Bible when Ezekiel was alive. This book is from Judge Rutherford, which is one of the books that I never knew that was even made. Because with my research, when I found the books, this wasn't among the my list that I had. So he wrote a lot of books. Well, in case y'all don't understand what this picture is, serving notice of the final war. There's Jehovah Witnesses letting know the clergymen, the governments, that there's a final war. And if you don't change your way, God has already got a sword upon you. And all he's waiting for you to reject Jehovah Witnesses teaching. That's what I just said. If you don't want to die by Jehovah's sword, do not reject Jehovah Witnesses teaching. Guess what? If you're a Jehovah Witnesses, the teaching you're teaching is a lie. Who then is pictured by the man with the writing material by his side? According to the scriptures, he pictures Jehovah Witnesses now on earth, and the faithful and the true followers of Jesus Christ, who are the anointed and commissioned. Let's read that again. Who then is pictured by the man with the writing material by his side? According to the scriptures, he pictures Jehovah Witnesses now on earth, the faithful and true followers of Christ Jesus, who are anointed and commissioned to do a specific work in the name of Jehovah God. And the man we was talking about is when there was several men approached Ezekiel. One of them had writer's ink. And God told him to go out and put ink marks on people as upset with the conditions in Jerusalem. So he went out and put the marks on these men and women, and the rest of them, the other man was going around killing them. After the ink, the guy comes back, said, "It is done." So those others went and started killing, starting with the priests and the men at the temple. So this means Jehovah Witnesses has the power to go around with the watchtowers and wake and give it to people, and whoever rejects the Watchtower in literature, it's just like rejecting the ink mark that the guy could have put on those men and women at that time. So does Jehovah Witnesses have the power? So who lives, who dies? The ones who don't take their literature? Good question. And when this preaching or testimony to the world is completed, and immediately following it, the slaughter work will begin. Slaughter work will begin. That means when Jehovah Witnesses is done preaching their gospel to all the people all over the world who rejects them, the slaughter work will begin. Wow. And let's go all the way down to what says, thus Jesus identified his followers as Jehovah Witnesses and as the class represented by the man with the writer's inkhorn by his side. Therefore, the words of Ezekiel and of Jesus exactly I can't say that word, each other, and show that Jehovah Witnesses must go throughout the land of Christendom and carry the message, which is like the inkhorn, of warning to people in order that the people of goodwill may gain an intelligent understanding thereof. So that means if you don't know the truth or understand the Bible, you, by listening to them, you can gain eternal understanding. People, if you notice down here, I have few words. The testimony of great come upon the world. Satan organization. Thus, Jesus Christ identifies Jehovah Witnesses. Go back up. Satan organization. So in there, which I couldn't do that much perfect myself, shows that everything the Jehovah Witnesses is teaching is actually from their organization, their God, Satan the devil. And even Jesus even identifies Jehovah Witnesses as false prophets, because he mentioned there would be false prophets among you, and they will preach lies to you. And that's the reason he said, test your faith. Because if someone comes in as a cult to claim their religion, and you push the Bible aside and not reading it, how do you know what you're getting is from God or from Satan? Because remember, Satan brings men in, or even knocking on your door and telling you, I have the truth, and God is on my side, and we are God's people. But they are not. They are wolves in sheep clothing. So people, Jehovah Witnesses is dangerous. I know, I was one. and I was knocking on people's doors, if I know now what I knew then, I would stop knocking on doors, or every door I would have told the people that do not join this religion. So this is my testimony. Jehovah Witnesses is Satan's organization. And like I said, Jesus testified in Matthew all the way through Luke that there would be false prophets. Now I do know today that I was a false prophet. I was in a cult, claiming to be a religion, claiming to be a true religion. Thank you, and have a nice day.